Well, that was one heck of a trippy session. G'day champions, it's Stuart Stone here from Health and Fitness Over 40, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I do for self-care, to tune out from the world and just center myself and feel really good. So let's get into it. Okay guys, you know what to do by now. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, ring the notifications bell so you get notified and never miss a video. And now let's get into today's message. Good morning. Good. So here I am at the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia. This is where the world famous Sydney to Hobart yacht race sails from each Boxing Day. And like I said, I'm going to share with you some of my tips and tricks that I use for self-care, tuning out, looking after myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you name it. So recently I've been talking to you guys about float sessions and what I've been doing. And today I just had my third session. And yeah, it was one trippy session because typically what happens is I do a float and I come out sort of feeling mega zen and chilled out and sort of almost half asleep. But today it was like I was hyperactive, I was having a laugh, an absolutely brilliant session. But why do I do float sessions? What got me into them? What else do I do for self-care? Glad you asked. But before we get into that, let's have a quick look at what a float tank actually looks like and what happens there. I'm here for my third float session. I'll give you a little rundown on what happens in a float session. So what you're looking at here is the tank, and when I get inside and lie down, this hatch closes over like that. Easy to close, easy to open. Of course, for your float, you get some water to spray with if you get Epsom salts in your eyes, it stings. You've got your earplugs, and you've got your squeegee, and you've got a circular foam pillow if you decide that you want to pop that under your head. But your buoyancy is great, and obviously before you jump in there, you need to have a shower. Now obviously this is very dark in here because the lights are turned down, but you have a shower before and after. Super clean. Epsom salts, there's so much in there that it's a massive antibacterial, super safe, super clean, super healthy, and they clean the tanks out after every session. So I'm going to jump in and I'll talk to you later. So in my day-to-day, I spend a heck of a lot of time on the phones and on the internet, and technology overload, information overload, sensory overload. So what I like to do as part of my self-care to look after myself is I like to 3-4 days a week I get up about an hour earlier than the rest of the household and just have a bit of tune-out time, whether that's reading or, like I say, getting online and doing the stuff that I want to do and I want to see, or do some exercise. I like to get out early in the morning again before many other people are awake and do some exercise, do my big three, do my push-ups, do my crunches and do my bodyweight squats and go for a bit of a run, just basically clear the cobwebs before the world wakes up. Same thing, I love to get around water. So places like this are really good for my soul. Other friends of mine, they love nature, love getting out on bushwalks and everything. That's pretty special to me, but this is where I love it, being by the water, down the beach, somewhere like that where I can just tune out from the world. And like I said, float tanks are my big one, doing my exercise and just having a bit of downtime. So if that's something you want to find out more about, check out float tanks. Part of the main reason I got into that, I wanted to tune out, and to be totally honest, things like magic mushrooms and psilocybin, DMT, all that sort of stuff, ayahuasca, is not legal where I live here in Australia, so I had to find an alternative and safer way of doing it. So float tanks work very well for me, meditation, whatever you want to do. And that's why fasting works pretty well for me as well. It just gives my body a break from preservatives and pesticides or whatever trace residues of rubbish are in our system and in our food chain. But it's also a way for me to just give my digestive system a rest, and works for me. So if that's something you want to investigate for yourself, go for it. We've got plenty of information and resources here on this channel. So leave a comment below letting me know what you guys like to do for self-care and to tune out and de-stress from the day, and share it with the community because it might be tips to help your brothers on here.
And also, for more videos like this one, you know what to do by now. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the notifications bell so you're kept up to date with upcoming videos. Give us a thumbs up and a like, and leave a comment so we know what you want to see more and hear more about. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Have an awesome day.